Oh, the worst place you can have it. It travels straight up the brain and crumbles the arm. No. It travels up the arm and crumbles the brain. Yes.
How old are you, sir?
68.
How old?
69.
You just said 68.
I know, it took me a long time to get round that.
Sugar, Daddy?
I do, yes.
Milk?
Of course.
Tea?
No, thanks. I never touch the stuff.
This is the gun that killed Legs Monaghan.
Arrested at once.
What party?
Birthday party, sir. Her 21st, she said. I found most of the cake in your hat the next morning.
Jim Webber didn't notice till he came to shut up for the night, Mrs. Pritchett. He's a nice lad, but a bit on the dreamy side.
What do you think we should do? Charter a bus?
Have you got all that done, Brian?
Yes, sir.
Well, rub it out again, would you?
This, we may say, the sun of victory has begun to touch our soldiers' helmets.
The first letter tonight is from Africa.
Here's something you'll find an invaluable aid when out shopping. Yes, it's money, the new wonder currency.
Poor little hairy titch. Getting out of his mind. He thinks I want to marry him. I, who've been promised to Brigadier Dial, MC.
Yes, a little demonstration.
Oh, that's very smart of you. Move away, old man. Let's have a look.
No, I like it here. It's nice.
No need to be shy.
Believe me, I don't say this lightly. I am absolutely determined that I won't take another drop. Not another drop, I won't.
My name's Larrikin. I'm from across the water. You'll be O'Toole, and it's right glad that I am to meet you.
A soft, warm bed is the insomniac's battleground. In a few minutes, an experienced campaigner can turn it into a shambles.
Did you know that the nights in Iceland are 3 months long?
In Iceland?
Yes. Did you ever hear of them being short of eggs in Iceland?
Well, you have my word of honor, and you have mine.
It's good to show him. Well, you might have shown them flying. They have no engines.
What? Which, brings me, gentlemen, to the question of non-fraternization. Now, the occupation authority is certain to be very strict in this matter, and naturally, we will want to cooperate in every possible way.
We do not and cannot accept the principle that incompetence justifies dismissal. That is victimization. That's right.
If you can keep your heads when all about you're doing their nuts, you're a better man than I am Gunga Din.
Who said that?
I didn't. I belt up.
Yes, it's just so that the boys are finding these a little bit difficult to get used to, but once they understand the working of them, it'll be all right.
I've got a legitimate business here, Tommy. I've got nearly 200 account customers. Why? Because I've learned that money makes money, Tommy boy.
If I do not care for myself, how will I be able to care for others?
You don't have to convince me, love. I know what a difference it would make. But I'm realistic, you see. I don't live in a fool's paradise.
Have no fear. It's only me. Your Leo is here.
Now, first of all, the most important point at this stage of the proceedings is the matter of the fee. Since you are fine American gentlemen, I am offering you my special European fee, 1,200 rupees.
Listen, didn't you have a daughter? Didn't you have a daughter with a lovely name? Yeah, a lovely, what was it now? A lovely lyrical, lilting name.
I mean, a man could crack his head up against a case like you and still be far from a solution. Can't you see how 12 honest hearts will snap like steel when they learn that you ended up your wife because she wouldn't leave you?
Listen, Siggy, you've been paid your Deutschmarks to open the security van and you're gonna do it. Now then, what's the German for belt up?
Well, you've only got to look around you. Goodwill always breeds goodwill.
Go to the tea house of the August Goon, knock 6,000 times and ask for our pong.
Right.
Farewell! They don't make idiots like that nowadays.
I am willing to bet you 10,000 francs that the Phantom is in Cortina at this very moment, even perhaps in this very room.
Have you ever seen a commie drink a glass of water?
Well, yeah, I can't say I have, Jack.
Listen, did you or did you not see your husband out there?
Well, I've come to talk to you about the Albert Memorial.
Oh, that's very, very nice of you.
No one never talks to me about the Albert Memorial. No one never does.
Whoever invented that rack should have his head examined. Yes. Well, we will continue at another time.
A pleasure at any time.
If we let these do-gooders, these bleeding hearts, propagate their insidious doctrine of involvement among us,
We must look at life in a sensible way. No nonsense, no mystery, no enigma. What was I going to say?
The thing about it is, I mean, some people are like that, some people ain't, you know. Myself, I prefer birds.
Is there any sex in it?
Oh, no, this is a game for gentlemen, played by gentlemen.
It's sick. Sick.
Eggs, yes, oh, I enjoy an egg myself. Yes, they don't make good pets, though. You can never get them in at night, they're too quiet.
Tony, sweetheart, in this scene, we have a great opportunity to make a wonderful comment on the lack of communication in our society.
It's a dangerous work. I suppose I'll have to take risks. Yes, and a small pot of tea. What does this mean? It means you've been chosen to go abroad with a packet of risks and a small pot of tea.
Well, call the first witness.
Is it? This seems to be a little bit tight around the poison capsule compartment.
Have you ever tasted milk fresh from the cow before they take all the goodness from it? I bring it to you every morning in bed. Like a servant.
You know that I would have to labor the rest of my years for half this amount, and here it is, available only for the effort required to eat a gourmet's dinner.
I just think we should all forget all about it.
Indeed, you're right, but before then I will also go to your husband and say to him that I'm sorry.
That's not necessary, really.
It's on my conscience.
I'm here to offer you money. Oh, Ned, come in and warm yourself by this woman. She's just coming to the boil. Ah, there she goes.
I have some things to clear up at the office. And, I don't need any breakfast, thanks.
This plucky little burgundy Henri has got my juices a-flying.
Can you scramble eggs?
Yes.
Your accomplishments never cease to amaze me, Miss Smith.
Look, that's enough. You are the most arrogant young idiot I've ever laid my eyes on. What's left of them?
Why don't you go and see how many bottles we've got in our private collection? While I try and keep this young man happy.
Marcos, let us play a game and push him down the well.
Yes, well, that explains it. His white cell count went down as soon as you removed the infected appendix.
If you're brassic, I can let you have a score, that's all right. Don't need to worry, I'll have a spare room, that's all right, I'll pay for it.
Why did they live at the bottom of a well?
It was a treacle well. Yeah. Treacle well.
I've got here an English game. Would anyone like to play?
What do they do with them after?
Send them to their ancestors.
What's ancestors?
Relations that grow on family trees.
Come on, little ducky. Lovely little ducky there. Come on there, ducky.
I dub thee Mister. Arise, Mr. William McGonagall.
You will look like generals, and you will behave like generals. Do I make myself clear?
Do you have a ring?
A ring?
What?
You said, do I have a ring?
I know perfectly well what I said.
Left out one small detail, Mr. Twain. Full victim.
Is the. Who is the victim?
That is why I have always failed where others have succeeded. For me, the greater the odds, the greater the challenge.
Working under the covers, you know, no one must suspect a thing. All the floor swim, horn flew.
Do you know, it beats me how any woman could have anything to do with that twit. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's quite all right.
As long as the roots are not severed,
all is well, and all will be well in the garden.
That is very good news.
Why is it good news, Master?
Because I am in no condition to receive bad news.